Hey, you guys, it's Negative Indicted TV here. We're almost at 100K. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also remember I go live on Wednesdays evenings. I drop an episode every Sunday, 11 o'clock. Make sure you guys comment. If you guys have any suggestions, any questions, whatever it might be, drop a comment. Let's get into this episode. We're not wearing that old, we're wearing the new Paisley Bandit sweatpants.
Hey, check this out. If you want to get into Navy Fed and get 20,000 in 95 days, comment the word credit. All right, come here. I already bombed this right here. Fix your credit. If you're Latino, you need to wake up. Fix your credit.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Indicted TV. I'm your host, Negra. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and follow us on Instagram. Before we start, you already know I gotta give a shout out to my sponsors, Royalty Honey. Keep it hard, guys. Also for the best, I know everybody always laughs. Also for the best jewelry for his glory, for some barrio grown fire, Lupe Sanchez and Lincoln Heights. And if you want to get tatted by the best, Loyalty Inc. in Rialto. For some dope streetwear, the Subfu Company. And on today's episode, we have Tiny.
What's up, everybody?
Welcome to Indicted TV.
I appreciate the opportunity.
No, I'm happy. I'm sure, I'm happy to hear your story. I'm happy to be able to help in any way I could. And we're here. So tell us, Tiny, where you're from. I don't mean the gang.
I'm a tattoo artist, a black and gray artist out of Las Vegas. Basically, that's all. Before we get into the story, that's all really there is to know about me. All I do is tattoo. Obviously, I was in prison for a bit. But so, I'm from North Las Vegas. It's like its own entity. So it's like, you got Las Vegas, you got East Las Vegas, Southern Las Vegas. So I'm from North Las Vegas.
Okay.
But I'm a Southerner. I just want to put that out there. I'm a Southerner.
Obviously.
I know, yeah, but I'm just saying because so in my comments I always get you got the North on your lip and check the mustache. Mine are backwards. So I'm just saying.
That's okay. Shout out to all the homies.
Yeah,
shout out to everybody, right? Let's do this. Shout out to everybody.
Yeah.
We're out here.
Yeah.
We're out here.
Yeah.
So you grew up. You're from Las Vegas, North Las Vegas. How was it for you growing up though? Like your mom, dad, brothers, and sisters. Tell us about your upbringing.
My mom. I was a single child. I was a child of 3, so I got 2 older brothers.
Okay.
You're
the youngest.
Yeah. One of them was into whatever he was doing, with the car scene, stuff like that.
Lowrider vibes?
Nah, like the import tuner things.
Fast ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was cool. That was cool. And then my middle brother, he's the one I kind of followed in his footsteps. He was from my barrio, and I was always seeing him. He used to steal his, pants and try to put them on at school without no one knowing and shit like that.
Because your mom wasn't down.
Yeah, my mom's a very strict mom. She was a great mom. Shout out to you, mom.
Shout out to moms.
She was a great mom. She supported all 3 of us by herself. And busted her ass. That's why I had so much free time in the streets.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
But we take advantage of our parents working so hard for us. Yeah, we tend to forget about the hard work that they did until now. Until now. And that goes for everybody. All you fools watching this, make sure if you have your mom, if you still have your mom, call her every day. Even if you guys don't have a good bond, try. Sometimes there is a lot of people that have horrible relationships with their parents, and who knows, they have they have a certain reason. But even though, if you have your mom, reach out. Reach out. And if you have that mom that worked and you were just in the streets, you better appreciate her even more.
Yeah.
So you had a lot of free time. You were you wanted to be like your brother, probably, right?
Yeah.
And you finished elementary obviously.
Yeah.
Junior high.
Yeah.
Did you like fight or like how was it?
Well, yeah. I mean, growing up, seeing my brother and all the homies kicking it and doing all their things. I mean, I think I was in 3rd grade when I got caught with my first knife.
Oh damn! 3rd grade.
Yeah, 3rd grade.
That's all bad, bro.
Yeah. My mom had to come down to school and get me for that. So, middle school, I got kicked out and arrested. First stabbing. Yeah, first stabbing.
Did you go to juvenile hall?
Yeah, of course. And that's where I think the comfortability set in. Like
that makes
of
sense.
the life,
Yeah.
Like I just went there and I just saw everybody that I was in the streets with. So it was,
your kid friends.
Yeah. So it was cool. Like it was okay at the time.
Yeah, not cool.
Not cool.
Now.
Not cool.
Not cool.
It was okay at the time.
Yes.
Because I was growing up in that life, so I knew what to expect already. My brothers had already told me. The older homies had already told me what to expect. So. It was like a graduation point. Every time you leveled up, it was more like, all right, cool. Now it's getting more realer.
But let's go back to, like I'm gonna say, but it doesn't make me feel good inside. Like the stabbing in the 3rd. You said in the 3rd grade.
No, middle school.
Middle school.
Yeah, it was like
was it in school or like how did
It was right after school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I got into a fight. I had to stay up in the office until the day ended. It was the last period. I got into a fight. After school, I told the homies, give me one of the knives, and I ran down the hill and I caught him slipping, stabbed him real quick. Thought I got away with it. Jumped on the homie's back of the homie's bike on the pegs and drove down the street. And the cops were already coming up the street.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they got you right then and then.
Yeah, right then and there.
And then you went to juvenile hall for your first time. Mm-hmm. And obviously you said it was cool. You saw your friends, but how was it? Like
It's like anybody. So it's like anybody's version of like YA or something. It's a battleground. You have to fight. You have to fight.
So you're fighting.
Even if you don't know how to fight, you have to fight. You have to fight.
Yeah.
So it's because you're in the dorm with other kids from different neighborhoods, and there's only really in Las Vegas, and don't get mad if I exclude your gang, but there's like 5 really main gangs that are in big old gangs that are in Las Vegas.
Got it.
So everybody knows each other. Everybody's went to school and got down with each other.
And Vegas is not that big.
No, it's super small. It's like super small.
I lived in Vegas.
Yeah. So you're gonna go to the store and come across somebody.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be something. You know?
It's not like LA County's freaking super huge.
It's not even like now it's huge. Now Vegas because
now there's
big.
more like homes and things like that.
But it's little, so you're coming across everybody at any given time.
So you're walking in, you're already smashing on fools.
Yeah, you have to. right when the little holding tank, like you're sitting down on some chairs. You got to sit on these little metal chairs, and you looking across, and they're over there like, so fool, so like, get up in front of the little clerks, and you got to get off. Yeah.
And how long did you end up doing your first time?
I got picked up right away. I got picked up, and they gave me juvenile probation. I got picked up.
Oh, you left? They
picked me up in like maybe, I don't know, it was like 10 hours because I had to wait for my mom to get
they released you?
Yeah, I got released. Right away.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. When I was, I think the time where I got stuck there was, I want to say 15. So one of the homies ran to the house. He was ditching school, and I didn't really go to school.
Because you're already on probation, though. Okay.
So he ran to the house, and I had a 22 long rifle. So he ran to the house. I guess some fools were chasing him in the car. So I just, lit the car up real quick out front of my house.
Like nothing.
Yeah, but there was glass everywhere and everything. So I picked up the shells, and then I went and told the homie, I'm like, look, the cops are probably going to come because I've shot my gun in the back before, and they've, tried to patrol and see who shot or whatever.
Oh, dang.
So I'm like, they might come. Just don't say nothing. We're good. We're going to rock through this, whatever. Sure
enough. At 15, thinking
yeah, like I know what I'm doing. Like I know what I'm doing. So
like a pro.
Yeah, like I'm like, yeah. So we go, and the cops come, And before I opened the door, I'm like, hey, just don't say nothing. We're gonna write it out. Don't trip. We're good. We're good. Yeah, so they throw us out. They separate us, and right away they're like, "Hey, so where's the gun at?" I'm like, "Man, I don't know what you're talking about. We're straight. Like, man, we just came from the store with some snacks. Like, we're good." He's like, "All right." Goes with a statement paper to the homie that, hey, yeah. So
no.
They came down.
After you just saved his ass.
Yeah, and they came down from the attic with a gun and a bag full of shells. And
You're kidding. Damn, that's all bad.
Yeah.
So they ended up taking you then.
Yeah.
You're on probation now, and what happened?
So they ended up trying to get me for attempted murder. Yeah, they tried to get me for attempted murder. I ended up getting discharging a firearm within city limits unlawfully, minor possession of firearm, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I ended up doing 9 months.
That was your first longer.
That was my first little stint. They wouldn't let me out. I was looking at Mama like, you gonna come get me? But
leave his ass in there.
Yeah, she was like, it was. But it made me have to stand on my own. I had to stand on my own. I had to, because I got my visits taken away. I got just fights in the classroom. You mixed with everybody.
Yeah, you were doing the most.
Mm-hmm. So it was an experience. It was an experience.
What would you say was the craziest thing you experienced in those 9 months? Yeah.
Just getting my ass kicked. Now, I'm not going to say, like, I'm the best fighter and I beat up everybody. No, man, I got beat up for, like, the first week. I was getting jumped all the time. Yeah, I got jumped. I got caught. There was only, like, 2 fools from my neighborhood in the pod I was in. So we were going at it with, other gangs that were number-wise very, very, very good. So yeah. I ended up... but it, like I said, it shows your character if you're gonna stand on with you. As long as I got the first hit, I wasn't tripping.
Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is.
You're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. I lost a lot,
and it's okay.
It is good. It's good
because we're winning now.
Yeah, now we're winning in life.
In life,
we're winning, and we're winning.
And what matters? Obviously, that matters at the moment.
At the moment, yeah. I mean, it hurt.
No.
But yeah, so it was an experience. It was an experience. I got out and just kept doing what I was doing. And
did you always draw or no?
So I did always draw. I would always draw. But see, I was more like a hearts and roses kind of drawer. So I would draw like hearts with like daggers through them or stuff like that.
Okay.
So everybody in my family already knew. Like, I love drawing. That was one thing. Like, I was easy gifted as a kid.
Nice.
Like, give them crayons or, buy them a coloring book or something. That's always been my passion, always.
So it's always in you. My boys draw with my kids.
And that's something that it'll take you far in life if you really, really. I wish I would have focused on it before.
No, but it's okay because you're still young.
Oh, well, I mean, I wouldn't say all that.
But I mean it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I mean, even if you're in your mid-30s, early 40s, even mid-40s, because I'm almost in the mid-40s, right?
I mean, young is young, right?
You're only as young as you feel.
There you go. It all depends on how you perceive it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We still got a few years to go. We might as well.
I think I'm in my prime right now.
There you go.
I think I'm in my prime right now. I still got the prison glow going, so I'm chilling.
Well, okay, I don't want to say it now. We'll wait till we get there for me to say what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're out 9 months after. You're like 16 already?
Yeah.
Around
16,
there?
Yes. So I got out.
Still a mess.
Yes.
Even a bigger mess.
A more structured mess.
Because now you're like extra cool.
Yeah.
In your
life.
life.
I was like, I came out, I did my thing, I kept it solid, and it was just like, I got a lot of love from a lot of individuals, even from different neighborhoods.
Okay.
It was I would see them in school, and we done time together. It's like, oh shit, what's up?
It's like a different vibe.
It is. It is.
So then what happens? Obviously, you're still on probation.
I think I've messed up on probation a couple times. I got caught with shit I wasn't supposed to have, and nothing really too extensive for them to go ahead and put me back up for a minute. But I ended up having a kid.
At that young?
I had my daughter, my oldest daughter, at 16. Yeah.
Young.
Yeah, the lowrider shows.
The super shows?
Yeah, the fucking super shows. I thought it was something. But, I ended up having my daughter. But they always say, be careful who you have kids with. And I learned that lesson the hard way. I did.
Hey, that happens. Because when we're young or even older, I only have 2, right? Thank God. Because Lord knows. Lord knows I wouldn't have dealt with no food.
I got 4. So,
wait, how many baby moms?
3. One really good one, but 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
What can we say? All that matters is that you were able to have your babies.
Yeah.
And you went through, because that's what this is the choice you wanted. You chose those.
It is. But I mean, they keep me, I think they keep me more level-headed than I can keep myself. They do. Because it gives me something to look forward to, something to work towards, something to prosper for.
Good. Because sometimes prospering for our own selves is not enough. Our own selves will get us freaking in the bigger hole.
We don't care.
Yeah, we don't care, I don't know why they just can't get it together for me and the baby. Like, bro, if he can't get it for himself, you are not going to make it any different besides make it harder.
Yeah.
And I even say that from experience as well. Like, I didn't get it right for my son. I had to get it right for me.
Yeah.
Yep. So you had your baby at 16. You guys were probably a horrible, toxic relationship that young.
Bad.
Dragging her, all kinds of shit.
No, I wasn't a fighter. I don't.
But what about her? Did she hit you?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's terrible.
For sure, but that's not talked about. You know what I'm saying? Too much, that's not really.
It's funny because it's not funny, but I always tell my homies if you guys already put hands on each other, it's not gonna ever work, because she don't respect you and you don't respect her.
Yeah.
So the only ones that are hurting are the babies. You fools are just being selfish, self-centered, not caring about the babies but yourself. So don't use the kids as an excuse.
I can't leave.
Yeah, not like, no, you just want to be a B and you just want to be a D. You know what I'm saying? But when you're young, you're 16, what do we know, bro? We're just screwed in our head. We think we know it all because now we have kids, and it's like we're not even thinking about the kids.
Hormones,
a mess.
I was still a baby.
You're not even an adult.
I was a baby.
Like, you are not an adult. That's your kids having kids.
Yeah.
I didn't have mine until I was 20, my first. So Yeah. But my husband had his at 16. My husband had his at 16, and it was the same.
And I think that's where a lot went wrong because of my anger and because of whatever me and her were going through and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just ended up losing myself into my lifestyle.
Yeah.
And then plus I had to provide.
Yeah.
And I was a kid. I didn't have no job. I didn't have nothing. So
you're just doing whatever you could in whatever you could in whatever way.
Yeah.
And something I always say as well, and the girls probably hate it, but man, take her ass to court. If she is being a B, just don't be afraid just because you're on parole, bro. Don't be afraid just because you're on parole. I'm not going to let you see the kids. Bro, take her ass to freaking court. If you are giving her money, take her to court. And just like, the women as well. I'm not, but I'm a boy mom, so I'm always all about that.
There you go. You're still the mom, but you're a boy mom.
Take her to court as well. Yeah. Take him to court. I don't want to deal with the court. Don't be ridiculous, bro. You're not in prison, and you're not this is completely different. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
If you want to see your kids and you're all depressed, because there's men that get super depressed because they can't see their kids. This is all you have is whatever you have to look forward to. It's it doesn't matter. I just want to be able to see my kids. Take her ass to court. Don't be a fucking scary ass fool.
So think about, and I don't want me to jump ahead.
No, you're good.
But think about doing all of these birthdays, gone. All of these Halloween, the holidays, gone. I'm gone. I don't celebrate. We don't celebrate like that in there. We don't do none of that. So to come home and to actually want to be a dad, and to come home looking forward to that, just to be neglected by that, and
not even by the kid, but by the parent,
because of circumstantial issues that you have personally.
I'm sorry, I don't want to be with you.
Yeah, stuff like that. Or just the animosity of the whole relationship that you did
ugly
have.
Energy, Between both, obviously.
Yeah, of course. It's not one-sided. See, some people can forgive and forget, and more power to those people. But, you know, in reality, people are going to hold on to those grudges because that's life.
Well, thank God I'm not. My baby's dad, my oldest son's dad, I would cut my hair when I was asleep.
Yeah, so now I'm getting ideas.
Now he cut my hair, that son of a bee. You know what I'm saying? I don't hold that shit. Like, it is what it is. Like, I was doing bad. You know, I was a mess. But, yeah, but you know what? We were to the point where it was like, you know what? This is not going to work. This is so unhealthy. Yeah. We got to separate. And we were okay with that. Thank God, you know? Yeah. Thank God. But, yeah. I cut my fucking hair. I had to give myself one of those little...
We'll put that clip on real quick.
No, because you cut it from the top, bro. That shit was
Oh no!
So when people are like, you know, you don't understand, bro. I understand.
Oh yeah,
I understand everything.
The toxicity is real.
Yeah, but we do it to us. But I was on meth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was doing bad, bro. I was like, quit your fucking hair.
It's like maybe you're missing this. You won't go to the crib no more.
No, that was my shit. You know. No matter what. Okay, so you had your baby. It's super chaotic. You know, you're young. You're just trying to survive as well as you're trying to survive and be a dad, and it's just like, oh, not good. Yeah. What happens?
I was out for I was out until I was like 18. I was in and out of jail though. Like, as soon as I turned 18, I was locked up.
They were just waiting for you to be turn 18.
So I was locked up. I got caught with a gun. Wasn't stolen, it wasn't nothing but, you know, just me being caught with a gun. And the gun laws were different back then, so it's like, all right, cool. I was acting gang member, I was on file, I was everything, whatever. Yeah. Had previous run-ins, so, and then one thing, I never liked to have a license.
This will say I never liked.
I always had, so I never had a license, so I always, since I was 14, I bought my first car myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I bought a little bullshit Acura Integra.
You thought you were smashing?
But it was mine. I was going to the homie's house. I was going to school, and I used to park it around the corner from the house to not let my mom know.
Oh, she didn't know?
Yeah, she didn't know.
Oh,
so
no.
I bought my own hustle money. I did everything myself. Because, you know, I was taught, if you're a gang member, and this is no disrespect to anybody else, but I was taught the people that get got are the ones that walk.
There you go.
I didn't want to walk. I wanted to be the one driving. And catching them.
No.
Well, I was out back then.
No, yes, I'm just.
Then, yeah.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. It's just me.
but you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get it.
But so I went and I had my own little car and everything. But I was good. I was good. I always racked up thousands of dollars in fines for, you know, driving without a license, whatever. I was getting pulled over 2-3 times a day and just getting. But I was so strategic with it where I would park in certain areas where they couldn't tow me. You know? So I was in and out of jail all the time. Well, my baby mom at the time she was a stripper. So she was a stripper.
She was older than you?
Yeah. Yes.
Dang.
Yeah, she was older.
You were 16 and she was what?
It'd be like 19.
Okay.
Yeah. So she was a stripper at the time. Shout out to all y'all strippers, you know, moms, sporty moms. I was naive in thinking that I could actually be, because, man, you know, guys are picking her up, dropping her off, and I'm locked up thinking that, you know, I'm happy just getting some noodle money. I'm
Chill.
Yeah. So, but, you know, as soon as you get released and finding all of this stuff out, you know, I'm young. I get to tripping. So, you know, there has been a couple incidents where my anger got the best of me, you know, and I catch you getting into a dude's car or something.
Oh, man.
And, you know, we end up our passion. We're passionate men.
Yeah.
So, you know, passionate when I got a gun too.
So basically she just made you do all kinds of things out of anger because, like,
and no disrespect to females, but females know how to trigger men. They know how to trigger. They know what they're doing when they want to do it. They can push that button at any time they want to. At any time, any given time. So that's...
Just know that you attract your own kind.
I know. I know. Those are the truest words I've ever heard right there. I know.
And that goes for every single thing in life.
Yeah.
For example, mom's like, "Oh, I'm gonna move my son because he's using drugs, bro. It's him. It's not the people.
It's not the drug dealer's fault. He goes and buys it.
Anywhere you go, you're gonna find.
Yeah.
Because that's what you want. That's what you're looking for. You know, if the girl, sorry, girls, or even when this is like the worst thing when fools are like, oh, I just want a good girl, like, dick. Like, what good girl way? Like, if a girl only likes cholos, she's gonna like your type.
Yeah.
She's gonna like the way you look, and if she's not with you, she's gonna have another one that looks like you.
Yeah.
Because that's what she likes. I like bald. Look at this fool over here.
Bald.
He hasn't had hair since he was like 15. You know?
Oh, you lost your hair too?
and he'll say like, I got a good hairline because he does. Look, you know?
I gotta get mine tattooed on. So my hairline, I look like a gangster, Mr. Burns.
So basically, she just.
Yeah, so it was just toxicity at its finest, you know. It was like, and I didn't learn from that. I just kept up. So I ended up going to prison. I got really deep into it.
Tell me about your first time going to the county, though. Was it just in and out, like, because obviously you never gone?
First time I went to county, so I went to as an adult. Yeah, like I did the whole run around because I rack up tickets everywhere. So I did the whole tour, except for Henderson jail. I went to county, North Las Vegas jail, city jail.
Everything.
I went to all that. So yeah, I was the little guy that always wanted to prove himself. I always wanted to be the homie's homie. You know, I always wanted to be that guy where they would be like, all right, cool, go get Tiny. Tiny's gonna take care of that. You know? Mm-hmm. So I'm a little kid. I'm like 100 pounds wet. You know what I'm saying?
Damn!
Yeah, I was little and I'm over there trying to do the most. I'm trying to poke people with pencils. Like that's just what it was. But you walk in there and you get looked at a little bit different when you walk in there with your chest up and you walk in there looking to do something. It don't matter if I'm going home or not. I was in there looking to do something. That's just how you went in there with the mentality that my brothers have given me and my older homies, how I saw them holding themselves and conducting themselves. It was, I used to like the way they were looked at. When they would come around, everybody would be like, oh, hey, what's up, fool? Like, what did you need? Or, you know. So I wanted that persona as well. I did. I wanted that type of love.
I think we all do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, from the hood,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, and maybe some just like nowadays, like, respectfully, guys.
we got a lot of editing on this one. There's going to be a lot of editing.
No, not at all. Guys now get in for the fame.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before it was different.
Yeah, there was. And then I blame, in no disrespect, I blame the music. I blame the music from nowadays, how it's idealizing a lot of stuff. It's a lot different now. It's a lot different because, you know.
Social media.
I grew up to, you know, playing with my brother's gun, loading it to like Brother Lynch, low to the brain and shit like that. Mm-hmm. But now it's like, I'm sorry, I can't get with none of the music like today's music because I don't got a Bugatti. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't drive a Benz. I drive a Jeep. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
But I can't get to where they're at now with the music because it glorifies a lot of stuff that, you know, back
people had to get hurt for.
Yeah, like we didn't do it because we were getting clout. We did it because
you were getting clout in a different form.
Yes. Yeah, you were supposed to. That's something that you were supposed to.
That's where you went. That's what you signed up for.
Yeah, that was your thrill. That was your drug. That was everything. Yeah. You know?
Yeah. There you go.
That was
there you go. No, seriously. Okay, so Tiny's in and out.
Yeah.
When did you go to prison for the first time and what did you go to prison for?
I got busted in 2010. I was selling a lot. Allegedly, I was selling drugs. So my little brother went and from my neighborhood, my little brother from my neighborhood went and to go, drop off some stuff or whatever. Ended up getting robbed.
Ooh.
But, they did him kind of dirty. And, with a lead pipe was involved and stuff like that. So when he did come out of the hospital, because he was in a coma.
Wow.
Excuse me. So when he did come out of the hospital, I asked him, hey, who was it? And I was the one to pick him up from the hospital, and his dad was like, hey, bring him straight home. I was like, yeah, I got you. I threw the gun on his lap, was like, let's go find him. That was my first mistake. Second mistake was to involve other parties. That was my second mistake. So...
You should have learned from the first one.
I did. No, I did not. No, I did not. I know. And then I'm still, even to this day, I still, throw my trust in a lot of people because I'm that person where I'll give you that
benefit of the doubt.
Yes. Like, I'll give it to you until you prove otherwise.
Yeah.
I'm starting to learn to keep my circle really small, though. But even then, it's like I still... So anyways, we did our little thing. We caught 2 fools slipping. Put one in the trunk. The other one got shot, and we didn't, we thought he was dead. They both ended up surviving. It was incredible how they survived, but they both ended up surviving. And
it's kind of a good thing they survived, though, right? Because or else you probably would have been gone longer.
Or I would have got away with it. Mm-hmm. So either way, it'd probably been a lose-lose.
But you wouldn't have gotten away with it.
I would have got away with it.
And reality in life.
Yeah, that's true. It would have been a momentarily lapse. Momentarily lapse. But so we ended up getting busted. They indicted me and my little brother.
Oh, you went to the feds?
No, so they grand jury indicted us.
Okay.
State.
Okay.
So they came to court. I thought it was hilarious. So I'm thinking this is all a joke at the time. I'm thinking like I'm not really, they're like, all right, cool, kidnapping holds, a 10 to life, or a 5 to life, excuse me. You got 2 of them, 2 kidnappings, the first degree, you're going to prison for life, whatever. I'm like, man. So all I saw was a 5 number and then the life. I just saw the 5. So I tell my little brother, I'm like, and mind you, he's like 2 years younger than me. So I'm like, man, hey, fool, fuck it. Like, let's just take the 5 to life and we'll do 5 years and get out. Let's do it. I'm tired of sitting in county. So he was like, man, fuck. So if it wasn't, shout out to my little brother, because if it wasn't for him, I would have took that deal.
And it would have screwed you.
Deal. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have been out of prison at all.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. If there's people in prison on a life sentence, you're doing minimum 25 out there.
Yeah, because you have the L.
Yeah, because you're going to keep, prison is its own little society, you know?
Yeah.
So you're around everything that you want to be around. You're around everything. So you're going to end up fucking up. And it's even worse because you're just around a bunch of gang members.
Yeah.
So you're going to get into shit. You're going to fucking, you want to prove nuts with somebody. Something's going to happen.
Yeah.
So we ended up getting a deal down the line for 5 to 15. 5 to 15.
No L.
No L. 5 to 15 years because he had a paid lawyer. And it helped out because I never severed my case. Okay. So we stayed together, and that ended up working in my benefit because they gave him the deal. They had to give me that deal.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I was in county, cracking it off every chance I got. So I was in the max units. I was in the max units with all the older homies, fools that can't be in GP. And stuff like that because of their status quo. Mm-hmm. And I was kicking with them, and I got a lot of knowledge, but at the same time, I didn't get a lot of knowledge. You
were just listening, but not taking it in.
Yeah. So
if that makes sense.
Yeah, they were just I was more or less a sponge on what I wanted to be a sponge on.
Typical kid.
Yeah. Like I thought I was a super gang member when I started learning Nawa and stuff like that. Like. I was just like, yeah, I'm moving up and I'm chilling and I'm doing things. I was like, man, looking back on it now, but all of that solitude time, because you don't have no sellers, you don't have nothing. It's just you. 23 hours a day, you come out for 1 hour a day, if you're not fucking up.
Yeah.
So it was a lot. I did like a year like that, And that's where I picked up, like, I was drawing on the sobres and, you know, doing stuff like that. Where it's like a lot of alone time. I was writing books, like letter after letter, writing books to nobody. I had support from my family. That's all I had. I didn't have no females. I wasn't focused on that. I was focused on my career.
Yeah,
you know,
in there.
So it was an experience, and then going to prison for the first time.
Because what did you end up? You ended up signing for the 5
to 15.
5-15.
So I'm like, man, I'm gonna do this whole number. I'm gonna go in there, and do this whole number. So when I first got to prison, driving up to prison, you get that little feeling.
What prison did you go to?
So the intake prison for Las Vegas, High Desert State Prison.
Okay.
So High Desert State Prison. It was just I've never been to any other prison besides like Nevada, but I would assume, you know, everybody's first time, you get that little feeling in your stomach, like, you know, like, all right, we're here now. Yeah. And then there were some fools on the bus that, you know, you're going up there with, so you're talking to everybody on the bus, and this is my first time, so I don't know who I'm talking to. And mind you, I've been in my own cell for like a year, so I'm.
You're just happy to be talking.
Yeah, like I'm like, what's up, fool? Like, you know, that. There's people not talking, and I'm like, hey, fool, why is this fool not talking to me? You know, I'm tripping, and they're like, well, I don't know, fool. Like, we'll see right now when we get off the bus. I'm like, all right. So I'm getting off. I'm one of the first ones to get off. I go, and they slam your head against the wall. You can't move. Yeah, slam your head against the wall and tell you move, we're gonna drop you. But then I didn't know. So I guess one of the black dudes on there was no good. So two of the black, as soon as we got off, they were the last three to get off. And as soon as we got off and they put us on the wall, that's why they be doing that shit, because they got off on them.
So you don't see.
Yeah, so they got off on them. And I was like, what the fuck? This shit got cracking like right away. I was like, all right, cool. I'm in the place, you know, I thought I was in the place for it to be at.
Which is terrible.
Yeah. So the worst part of that whole experience was the fish tank. So you got to do like 50 days in the fish tank. You get the phone maybe once a week? Once a week for like 15 minutes. That's it. You know, you can't order food. You can't order shit. It's just
You're skinnier now.
Oh, yeah. And I thought I was on something. I was over there doing burpees. And I'm like, man, not knowing that I'm withering away. You know, withering away. You get a sack lunch and two fucking trays. Oh, two effing trays, and it's like that's all you got. You know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and then after that 50 days, I got out and I hit the unit. I was with one of the homies from Blythe Street. Shout out to the homie from Blythe Street. I told that fool I had a problem with one of the fools coming out of the fish tank. So 3 days later, that fool came out the fish tank. And I told him to get my door popped. That was my first stabbing. Yeah.
And obviously you got in trouble for it.
Oh, of course. It's my birthday. Yeah.
When is your birthday?
On November 15th.
Oh, it's coming up.
Yes, it is.
Well, happy early birthday.
Remember.
She's going to go rewind the
So that was my first one, and that like paved. So that gave me the pat on the back that I was looking for from the homies. As soon as I got out the hole, because back then you used to do. Now you don't do no whole time basically. You will do like 15 days and get kicked out.
Got it.
But back then you used to do months. 9-month stretches. So
like when you first get into the prison, like the reception.
9 months. Like if you. Any type of violence,
got it.
You're in the hole for at least 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then visits are behind glass. You don't get contact visits, so I got out the hole. And just the love that I got from the homies, it was a different type. Like they're like, hey fool, you're tiny, yeah, that's me, homie. Oh, hey, fool, get this fool some pants, because I was still in state shit.
Aye.
Yeah, so like, hey, get this fool some pants. They hooked me up with clothes. They hooked me up with a hot TV, all that shit. Yeah, homies hooked me up. But then that's when I started getting into a circle of homies that we were the only ones that were always in the hole. I always ran into certain individuals, and we were the ones always, even though we were at different parts of the yard.
Still,
whenever I went to the hall, there was at least 2 or 3 homies that they were the ones that were always with me, even from county. We were the ones either getting off on hudas, trying to crack shit off or blasting shit. That we were there. So I started following, and then it just became repetitive. It was repetitive after that, and then we started trying to one-up each other, It was just a competition.
That is not good.
I know. Trust me, I know. I ended up doing... So you're only supposed to do like 9 years with the 15. I ended up doing 11 and a half. Yeah, 11 and a half.
What would you say was the craziest thing you experienced in those 11 years?
What I caught another case for in there. Yeah. So I was almost home. Yeah, I was almost home. I was really short to the door, and for whatever reasons, the fucking up he was a homie in the past, in the parking lot, in one of the parking lots, because they ended up transferring me to a camp. I was there. I was at that camp. Camp was a setup for me. I wasn't supposed to be at a camp, so they ended up sending me there. I was there for a very short period, very short. And the Hudas ended up fucking up, roughing up one of the homies in the parking lot. So I was in visit at the time. I was in a visiting hall. So one of the homies busted in there and was like, fuck, he sees me at visit or whatever. And it was like, fuck it. Hey, dog, I'm gonna go handle this, fool. You know what I'm saying? He's like, just chilling, do your visit. I was like, man, fuck that. So I got up out of visit, gave my mom a kiss, Got up out of visit, I walked out there, and so we're walking through a rotunda, and when, the first CO came in, he had the homie in cuffs or whatever, and got off on him right there. So we got off on that fool, we jumped him. The next came a sergeant, got off on him too, dropped him, and out of like 80 homies that were at that camp, we're going at it with the Hudas, and out of 80 homies, I think 4 jumped with me.
Wow.
Yeah, 4. I have 4 co-defendants. That was an eye opener too, but yeah, and then we just ended up taking turns. We got hit with the baton, so I took the baton from them. I started hitting them with the baton because they got to know what it feels like too. Shit hurts. So did that. Took the keys. I opened the office door and gave my Jefita's keys back to her, along with her ID, and told her bounce. Damn,
that's crazy.
Yeah. So the Hudas ended up leaving. They left the camp. So everybody was, they all the Hudas left.
So they just left you fools there.
Mm-hmm. So they had to go and get the sheriff's department to come and get us. Yeah.
Because you guys were out of control.
Nah, it was only like 4 or 5 of us. They just didn't like the. I'm not gonna say too much, but there was only like 4 or 5 of us. So,
but just the fact that you took the keys from them, you opened up the little circle thing, you got your keys to your mom, and you gave them to her so she could be out like safe.
Yeah.
It's like a lot to freaking be doing, bro. That's like some movie shit.
Well, they said go big or go home.
Facts.
So,
no, it's true. It's true.
So luckily, well, anyway, so we ended up getting. They came. They gaffled us up. Everything happened. They charged us with a bunch of charges, like a bunch of charges. Got hella charges. Ended up bringing it down to thanks to one of my baby's moms.
See, I already see he's kind of toxic, guys.
It is. But like I said, thanks, because I didn't have lawyer money.
You're in there, yeah.
So I didn't get charged until I was leaving. So as soon as I left, that's when they charged. Mm-hmm. So I went to county, and it's Lincoln County. That was like heaven. We ate real burgers.
So wait, so you got released?
I got released after. So I was about to leave. They made me do 3 more years.
In the county?
They made me do 3 years in prison.
Okay.
So I was a couple months to the door, and they took all my good time, all that shit, whatever time you rack up while you're in prison, they took whatever I had racked up, they took it away. So that's how I ended up doing 11 and a half years.
Got
instead
it.
of the 9.
9. That makes sense. That makes sense.
So they make me do the little 3 years. So I'm getting out. Happy I'm getting out. And mind you, I'm on HRP this whole time.
What is HRP?
So in Ely State Prison, that's our maximum security prison.
Okay.
So it was. Let me clarify that. That yard is not our yard no more. But it was, our maximum security prison. So it's like 23-1. It's like the shoe.
Got it.
And that's if you get yard. I didn't come out of my room for 2 years. Just in my house,
Wow.
Yeah. So the way you talk to the homies is you put a bunch of headphones extensions together and you're on the line.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Tell me about that. I've never heard that one.
You like when you put the string on the cup. You put the string on the cup and you can talk like that. Well, it's the same thing. You get a bunch of headphones extensions and you go and you wire it to where there's a male and a female part at one end, so you can plug it in. And like some homies got music, other homies didn't because they stopped selling music in there. So I'll be like, hey, fool, I want to work out. Hey, plug me into the music. So, and you just listen. And then when you want to talk, you talking to one side and you listen to the other.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's dope. I mean, that's how we had to do it.
Yeah,
so when we were all drink, it was like you were on the party line back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everybody's you got wires going from everywhere to everywhere.
Through under the doors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So it was cool. I mean, it wasn't cool, but it was
cool.
We
while
made
you're
the
there.
we made the best of our situation. We did. Yeah, and then it's like, that's where people get really creative. We learned how to take the phone apart and pass the phone to the homies. Like we Cadillac the phones, put them in a sock or a bag, and then just when you're done with because you only get a couple llamadas. So when you're done with your calls, send the phone back.
Yeah.
Because fools will keep the phones and break them in their cells. Like the other razas will fuck shit up. Or if they're a peseta, they'd fucking keep the phone and break it if they ain't got nobody to talk to. Yeah.
Haters.
So it'd be weeks we went with no phones. Weeks. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but it was. So anyway, I was over there for that long. Like I was there in just my room
for 2 years.
For like 3 years. 3 years. Towards the end, we started getting yard again because COVID hit and they didn't want to let nobody do nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, but I was in that's why I'm a little alienated. I alienate myself as of now. Yeah.
It saves you.
It does. I like to go to work and come home because when I work, it's not even like a job.
No, yeah. It's like a different environment, like a cool environment.
Yeah. So, and plus, I taught myself to not put myself in any situations that I can't control. Mm-hmm. If I can't control the situation around me, I shouldn't be in that situation.
I know that's right.
I don't go to clubs. I don't go to kick-its. I don't go to house parties. I don't go to concerts. I don't do nothing.
Look, concerts are really cool.
No, okay, you sound like her.
No, honestly, it all depends on you, right?
That's why I know myself.
If you're, like you say, you don't really drink, right? My husband doesn't like to do any of that either. Because he's been in this industry for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm fucking take me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm only going to stand in one place. I know who's behind me. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to have a great time in one place. Yeah. I don't want to walk around. I don't want to do anything. I'm just going to stand in one place and enjoy the show.
Yeah.
As soon as it's right before to leave, before the song ends, I'm already out the door.
Yep.
Because
for the last act,
exactly.
Because that's what everybody.
Because you have to be able to go and have enjoy yourself as well. You can't control other people.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean you're not allowed to go and have a good time.
But see, when I'm have a good time, I end up getting charges.
Because you're not. But you have to learn to have a good time in different ways. I do.
So it's a process.
You're gonna
I tell her.
You've been out very, very short time, right? You'll get to it. Yeah. Give yourself some time, you know? Yeah.
I think that's why I opened up my first studio when I did get out on bail. Is I opened up my first studio so that could be my sanctuary to where I could invite people that I know. But even then, I'm inviting people from different worlds and they're like, well, hey, fool, so where are you from? Or what area? And bam, that's where it starts. What area are you from?
But fools know everybody's from a different area. Tighten the fuck up.
But
you start drinking.
They start drinking, and then the disrespect comes. And then I feel obligated because I've invited individuals. I gotta check, and then I don't know how to talk. I'm not a talker, even though this is a cool conversation. I do not.
It's
talk.
different.
Yeah. When I get mad or I feel disrespect, like I had a big sign in my shop: no politic. You can't politic in my shop. That's my place of business.
First of all, you're not in prison anymore, bro.
Yeah. So you can't. Yeah, you can't come in here like, oh well, so and so did. No. You guys take that shit, take it down the street or something.
Yeah.
Don't do it in my place of business.
This is work. This is my money. You're ruining my money, bro.
But I wasn't treating it like work. I was
at the time.
Yeah.
But you had to go through that in order to know.
Yes. For sure.
Okay, so did you get the 3 years? Out of it's 11 years, right?
Yeah.
Before we get out, though, what would you say was the nicest thing you feel like you experienced in there? Or that you saw and that was like, dang, that's nice, that's sweet. Like, maybe not sweet because it's kind of like a little too fruity to even use.
What, like there, like in that?
In prison, like those 11 years.
Oh, okay, that.
We're not out of prison yet.
Nah, we're not out of prison yet. Shout out to the homies from Rebels. There's two brothers, Ghost and Cartoon. Those two homies will give you their shirt off their back. They're lifers. But those two homies, if you're a good homie, if you're just, it doesn't even matter if you want to go home, whatever. Those two homies are a homie that will make sure you feel that love, that cariño. They will make you feel that way.
Aww.
Yeah, they will. I met Cartoon when I was in county. I was a little kid. I had just bought some glasses off the tier, right? So little fucking, I was going to court. So
you thought you were going to be low key?
Yeah, I wanted to be low key. And I come in there, and this fool's over there like, hey, fool. He's like, where you from? And we talk about whatever. And he's like, all right. He's like, hey, let me see your glasses, fool. I was like, for what? I just bought them, homie. Did not knowing who he was at the time, not knowing that we were going to be brothers. He was like, well, for what? Or I was like, for what? He was like, oh, because, fool. He's like, I got Lippy with me right now. He's like, I'm going to pop these cuffs real quick, fool. He's like, and I'm going to get off on him. He's like, we're going to do that shit when he comes back in because we're in the jail holding tank. Because he was coming down fighting a life sentence. So I was like, fuck.
I just got this.
Like, don't break him, dog. So he does it. He's trying to get out. He's like, man, fuck. He's like, I can't get it, dog. He's like, don't trip. He's like, we'll get him another time, homie. He's like, but thank you, dog, homie. Thank you, dog. I was like, yeah. So we ended up being in a max unit together and getting to know each other really well. And then his brother hit the state with his brother. And his brother's been down forever since he was a baby.
That's sad.
Yeah. Man, but the greatest, I think that's something that I would see because we would eat every day together because we were all in elite together. I said, there was a very small few of homies that we were always together. So they were one of them.
That's something nice that.
Yeah, every birthday they would buy me gifts, like shit from the package. They'd be like, hey, fool, look, it's your birthday, they give me shit. Yeah. So it was like we would always go back and forth like that.
What was your favorite thing to eat?
In prison?
We're not out yet, fool.
Oh yeah, we're not out yet.
We're still in.
Oh. What? I ate everything. There was I never ate state food. Never ate state food. I've always been one of those guys that were blessed with, having a strong support system.
Okay.
Always have. And if not, like I always hustled for mine. So, but I just like the tamales. The tamales that the homies would cook,
fire?
Hot Cheetos, yeah, that was fire. Fire. That's back when they used to sell like jalapenos and shit like that. So that shit was fire. It was fire.
Favorite celly? Not like what? Like I'm gonna ask you about a celly that you were probably like, oh God, I need to not be in this room with this fool. This was kind of like a little different.
Oh yeah, I've had those, but my favorite celly would be the one I just left. Shout out to my brother Green Eyes. From my neighborhood, yeah, that's my favorite celly. He was just a fucking goofball. Like
just has you laughing.
Yeah, like solid as they come. But a fucking goofball.
Hey, it's always good to have a good celly that's like you're gonna laugh.
Yeah, and then we're like we grew up in the system together. Like we grew up together. Like we're from the same clique, same everything. So it's like we grew up together, and like. he knows me and I know him. So it's like when I get mad, he knows I get mad. So he's like, what's up, fool? You good? Nah, fool. Oh, yeah, homie, I'm good. All right. He just walk off.
Like, whatever,
he's like, fuck it. he's like, we'll throw in a tantrum.
I'll leave his ass alone.
He's like, all right. But,
that's funny.
He's a workout fanatic. Like, he's like, that's one thing that he loves. Like, he maintains his body. Like, he's like, I'm a porn star. Like, shut the fuck up. So he
like,
did, so he did 18 years and was only out in the world on bail. For 2 months. He was out on bail because he caught another, a hot one inside of prison. So, but I mean, he showed a lot of love for that. So he gets out soon.
Good.
I can't wait for him to come home.
We're gonna bring them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're gonna probably laugh, huh?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna bring them. We're gonna bring them.
He looks like a Muppet baby. Yeah. For sure.
Like I'm like, which ones?
It was one of those ones with the big noses.
Gonzo.
No. One of those ones, the ones that talk, they're like up in the podium together.
Oh, you mean I thought the real Muppet Babies. You remember the cartoons, the Muppet Babies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the Muppet.
Yeah, like the little
puppet ones. Yeah. So he looked like.
I thought you really meant the Muppet Babies.
No, but yeah, he was hands down my favorite set. Hands down.
I already did ask you about the craziest, huh? That's you freaking taking off on the Hudas? Yeah. And like getting the keys and all of that.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of them.
That's pretty intense. That's like some movie shit, fool.
Yes.
Unless you got another one.
I mean, I do. I just don't want to.
No, that's fine. Okay, so it's time for you to go home.
Yeah. Okay, well, you guys have a good day. No, I'm just
So how did you find out you're going home? How did that work for you?
I got charged. I know my day was coming. I knew something was coming, we were hearing from the hoodas that were there that would, give us the, like, hey, food, like, don't get too comfortable. Like, you're going to have to go to county, this and that. So we're hearing talk about getting charged. So when the charges finally come, I was already at the gate, and they're like, hey.
Ooh, literally at the gate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, hey, boom, you got your paper, you're getting charged, whatever. And I was like, fuck. And then they charged my co-defendants. So it was just like, it was a lot going down. Boom, 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 boom. We're all going down the line. And it's a mixture of emotions. Like,
yeah, of course.
So we all have to, all the co-defendants that were back there for that, the homies are like, hey, fool, don't trip, dog.
But you just
you're
never
good.
Know.
But it's just, it's a mental mental
no, of
state
course.
It's a mental, it messes with you.
Don't worry.
Yeah, it messes. I don't know how else to explain it.
I don't even know how I even do this show.
All I do is just cuss. I know. I swear. I've been trying to stop.
Nah, don't worry. I'm a mess.
So we ended up going to county to get charged and booked and processed and everything. And then the county didn't want us there, so they bring us back to prison. So we stayed in the max unit to stay there. And it was just it was an intense ride, knowing that, like, all right. So I was with my last baby mom at the time. So I called her from county when I'm down there, and I'm like, listen, if they set a bail, because I had no bail at the time. I did. It was like at $450,000. So I'm like, if they set up bail for me, I need a break. I got the money. I can come up with this money. I need you to put up some collateral for me. I need that. And, not knowing at the time, she was in a whole ass relationship. You know what I'm saying? So that's why she was second guessing everything. She's like, oh, well, are you going to run? Are you going to, because everybody's used to me in the past. Yeah. And that's understandable.
I'm like, fool.
Yeah. And it's a big risk, especially I'm a gang member, so it's like you don't know if we're gonna run. You don't know, are we gonna get high and bounce or something. So I begged her for like 2 weeks. I'm like, hey, just put up your house. Like, we got kids together. Like, put up your house. And she's like, I'm gonna do it. She's like, I'm gonna do it. So I ended up coming up with $18,000, and all I asked her was to put up the house. So I ended up getting bail.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And you've been down for 11 years.
But I needed a goal.
Yes.
I needed a break.
No, for sure.
I needed a mental break. I could do prison. I needed a break from that place.
Yeah.
I wanted to look forward to coming out, and I couldn't even look forward to it.
Yeah.
Because my future, they were trying to give me 9 to 36 years for what I did.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I was like, I need a break. I know I'm going back to prison. I just need a short break. And when she said yes, I didn't believe it. I was like, man, bullshit. You know? I was like, so she was like, no, yeah. She was like, give me the money. Now knowing, I mean, I wouldn't have done it now. But, I mean, she never fucked me over messed me over in the past. So it's like, all right, cool. I was like, go. So she ended up bailing me out. I ended up getting bailed out. And that first walk out of, like, getting out, like, from county was like, and mind you, we got escorted. So I was 86 from that whole county. So it's Lincoln County. So I got 86. I wasn't even allowed in the county. So we had like a brigade following us to the county line.
Oh my God.
We couldn't pull over and put in no gas. Couldn't get no cigarettes. Couldn't do nothing. No Gatorade. Nothing. You had when you're out of the county, then you're clear.
Yeah, yeah.
So they followed us. The sheriff department escorted us out of the county.
Wow.
Yeah. Because they were thinking about like retaliation, and the county is small where I was at. Because those camps, they're very secluded.
Deep, yeah,
they're secluded. So it was a small county, so everybody knows everybody. Everybody, the sheriffs owned that whole town. The gas stations,
everything, yeah.
Family Dollar, like everything was owned by the sheriffs. So they were like, nah, we're not giving you a chance to find the COs that live here that you did that.
Or even vice versa.
No.
Hey, you never know.
No.
Hey, you never know.
You don't.
Some fools be turning you.
You never know. You're right. You never know. But
you're like, nah.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. But so we ended up getting escorted out, and then I was on the way home, and I don't know why I'm gonna share this a little bit, but I'm gonna share this a little bit.
Do your thing.
This is for everybody out there that they're like coming home, and you gotta put in your mind that your females are being messing with somebody. Like you have.
That's very important. No, I love that you want to say that.
Yeah, you have to.
Because then you set yourself up for failure.
Yes. Understand, you're doing years at a time, you're gone. Okay, understandably, you know what I'm saying? Companionship is needed. From us prisoners, we can only do the emotional, and which that is a big part of a relationship, is the emotional companionship.
Yes.
But physical is also needed.
Because you couldn't have family visits.
Yeah, you can only do, and then in Nevada, we don't get conjugal visits in Nevada. You get none of that. Yeah, so it's like, what, 2 or 3 hours of let's hold hands, and then, half the time you're arguing anyways, So it's like, all right, cool. Yeah, like half the time it's always like, well, I know you out there messing with someone.
Ruining your whole visit. Like, bro, why?
The whole visit, every visit.
Like, why?
I don't know. Toxicity.
Yeah.
Toxicity at its finest.
Yeah.
But.
Okay, so go.
Yeah, so you got to know. So I was literally on the way in from the county. I'm driving into Vegas. And before we even get to Vegas, I'm on the phone with the homies. I'm on her phone with the homies. I'm talking, ooh. This dude keeps blowing the phone. I'm like, what the fuck? Talking. I was just making mental notes. I'm talking to the homies, whatever. And I go and I click. And it's like, hey, what's up? You coming through tonight with this and that? So I'm like, hey, who's that? She's like, oh, it's one of my coworkers. Try again. Who is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know your coworker. Who is that? She's like, I'm like, look, and ladies, don't fall for the okie doke. Because I told her, hey, look, I've been in prison for a minute. Just be real with me right now. And that way we'll put it, we're going to sweep it under the rug.
Yeah, right.
She's like, all right, well, I've been messing with this dude. And I'm like, all right, just open the messages real quick. Just so I got, peace of mind.
Hijo de la chingada.
Open the messages. I look. I'm like, for a fucking year and a half, threw the motherfucking phone out the window. Was like, now we both not talking to him. But that was on my first day out. That was my first day driving in. Like that. Like
you should have been like, you know what? I'm gonna just keep it. Like she was willing to fucking put her house.
No. It was all out there. And then my bail was so strict that I couldn't leave that crib.
It was all bad in that house.
So I was like, fuck. So I had like a little piece of a couch. That was my area. That was my cell. I kicked it there. Woke up to my kids every day. I was thankful. I was thankful for that. I woke up to my kids every day. Took them to school. Picked them up from school. Still built my tattoo shop around everybody's schedule and did everything. A lot of support from a lot of good people.
How long were you out on bail fighting this?
For like a year.
Okay. So in that 1 year you got your shop and stuff.
Well, for like a year, for like 9 months, my shop was up and running.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was. I had my LLC. I had everything.
Oh, good.
Legit. Yeah, I had everything legit. But yeah, then when push came to shove, I beat my case. They granted me, the attorney general granted me probation.
Oh, shit.
Was like, look, you're doing good. We're gonna give you probation, whatever. The judge wasn't having it. Judge was like, you're going back to prison.
Oh no!
Because the county was so small. Everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
So the judge was like, yeah, you're going back. So I was like, all right, let's go.
So what did they end up giving you?
I ended up, because my baby mama helped me retain a lawyer. I ended up getting only a 2 to 5.
Okay, cool.
2 to 5. That's chump change. The worst 2 years I've ever done. The worst 2 years I've ever done.
Where did you go?
High desert.
Back to the high desert.
Back to high desert.
But why do you think it was the worst?
Because I had an out there. Because I was thinking, actually, because I'm grown now.
And then you were able to feel that freedom already.
I had a little taste of the world, and I loved that. I loved that taste. So, yeah, that was the worst 2 years of my life. The worst. I went through. It was a lot of stuff, because a lot of stuff has changed as well. Mm-hmm. A lot of stuff has changed in prison. So it was more of like, I gotta parent these little kids that are in there, and I can't even parent my own kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like all the aggression. I was just mad. Let's just put it this way. I was mad for 2 years.
Nobody wanted to be around you.
As soon as I came out my cell, everybody just...
Oh, you're one of those kinds.
Yeah, I was... If I wasn't drinking...
Respectfully, guys. Yeah. Hey, I say it like... But because women are the same way. Women in prison are the same way. Like, some have it easier. There's other days it's better.
Yeah.
But when you come back, there's women that came back, and you're just like...
But see, that's the thing. I had no reason to even be mad. I was just mad because I was there.
Well, duh.
Yeah, but I had no reason to be mad because I was blessed in prison. I didn't have no bad traumatic experiences. I never got,
hurt or anything.
I never got everything that a lot of other people go through, and because I was always the one that just was the one to go do what they went through. I was the one that always raised my hand and would go do anything. Hey, what's up? My name's Tiny. Every tier I hit. Hey, what's up? Nice to meet you. My name's Tiny. Here's my ticket. Anything needed? Yo, I'm on the next thing. Smoke. Just let me know. So this last 2 years that I was down, a lot of things have changed.
And you're like, nah, I'm not on that ticket. I'm gonna just stay right here cranky.
No, not even that. Not even that. Yeah, I was cranky for sure. For sure. I mean, anybody who really knew me could actually vouch for that. Like the whole yard. Yeah, the whole yard could vouch for, like, I was like an inside joke to the homies. Cause they be like, oh yeah, woo, all right, cool. I'm gonna go tell Tiny. So I was like an inside joke, like a little a ploy.
Yeah.
So I mean, but I got a lot of love for all the homies that are in there still doing time. I got a lot of love for everybody, in and out of California, Oregon. If you're a homie, I'm more power to you. If you're a homie that's a real homie, more power to those homies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's hard in there for them right now.
It is. It's hard.
I mean, it's hard for everybody. But it's just harder.
It's hard.
Different times.
Like I said, my prison experience was great because I made it the best of anything that I could make. Like, even going to the hole, whatever, it's like I always kept a smile. I always smile, kept a smile on my face in there.
Even on the cranky days?
Oh, even the cranky days. Well, because the homies would come and bring me some pisto and I'd be good.
Okay, so you used to drink.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Okay.
In prison, I'm recently sober because I'm on parole or whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, in prison, oh yeah, for sure.
Did you use?
No, I don't do drugs.
Okay, good. I just have to use. I have to use. What the fuck? Ni lo mando Dios. I just have to ask,
No, so one thing about me is I've seen my brother really bad on drugs. I've seen a lot of my older homies super, super fucking bad on drugs. That's something that it kind of stirred me away. Like, I'm not gonna say like I never fucked around, like, cause I fucked around with coke. That was my little, You know, that's what I used to sell back in the day, allegedly.
Allegedly, guys.
Yes. So there was an abundance of that. But as far as like crystal or heroin or anything like that, I never dibbled and dabbled because I seen the homies just one time and it's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's a wrap. They're not the same person no more.
Oh no. You lose yourself right away.
Yeah.
Right away.
Yeah.
Right away.
I mean, I did to a certain extent with coke too. I was always, I thought I was Scarface. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody thinks
Come down, Tony.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, it's not Tony, it's Tiny.
So it's like you lose yourself in the drug. It gives you a persona that's not really you. You know?
Yeah.
So like this is me. I like to clown. I like to talk shit.
This is the real
to joke.
you.
Yeah, this is me.
Yeah.
And I was this person in prison. I never huffed and puffed. I never was a strong silent type. I was not that guy. I'm not.
Yeah.
I talk shit. You don't like, and I'm a little dude. I'm not the biggest dude in the world. I'm a little cat. So you're gonna have to punch me in the mouth to shut up. Cause I got a big mouth.
Most tiny ass fools do.
Yeah, we got that complex. So it's like,
but you're not that small.
I mean, I'm not big.
I thought you were gonna be big because most tiny are big.
Yeah, that's what everybody.
But you're like normal size, no?
I'm fun size. I'm normal size.
I mean, like you're not.
You're an average Chicano.
Yeah. I don't mean like Dick. You're not like 5'5".
Like,
I'm 5'5", but we're not the same. You're taller than me.
A little bit.
5'7".
Cortezes give you a lift.
Now you're like what, 5'6" or something?
I'm like 5'7".
Yeah, 5'7". See?
Yeah,
I'm really 5'4". Just saying. I just wanted to give you an extra little. Hey, after you tried to fuck me up, I was like, nah, I'm
5'5". but yeah, so I had like even through the fights in prison, they were all positive fights. Like I always fought positively.
Nice.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing malicious. It was nothing. It was more of a respect thing. It was more of a. That's something where it was. You know, I'm not gonna say like I said, I'm not the best fighter in the world, not, but I like to prove points, and that's how you prove points around other men. Mm-hmm. You have to puff your chest out.
Yeah.
You know?
Say with your chest.
Yeah, you got that's what you gotta do. And yeah, it was an experience. This last 2 years was an experience for sure. Like I didn't want for nothing.
So when you came home, what happened? Because when did you just recently got home, you said, right?
Yeah, so I'm only out. I got out July 24th.
So you're super, super fresh.
Yes, I'm fresh. I'm still fresh.
And what happened? What's going on with you or what?
So, where do I start? So I got out. Shout out to my big brother, Big Benny. He gave me a Ford F-150 truck.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, gave me a big ass truck. I'm a little guy in a big ass truck. So it's like the Napoleon complex all over again. Yeah.
Nah, but you're cool.
Yeah, I was good.
You're just clowning yourself?
Yeah, I just talking shit.
Yeah.
If I don't do it, they're going to do it in the comments anyway.
There you go.
Yeah, so I had, he gave me a truck. I came home. I hit the ground running. I was at one shop, and it was a good shop. I liked the environment. It was great people. Everything was phenomenal. I didn't ask to be at that shop from my parole officer. So it was kind of, I was already on paper at the Crown of Thorns Tattoos. Shout out to the Crown of Thorns and Joseph Barrios and everybody. Phenomenal artists. And they're teaching me.
Nice.
Yeah, they're teaching me everything. A lot of artists, they want to keep their tricks of the trade to themselves. The Crown of Thorns Tattoos is a shop that welcomed me with open arms. And the techniques that they have, it's an abundance. So they're teaching me everything from this point A to point B.
Of stuff that you don't know.
Of stuff that I don't know. See, I'm a prison artist.
Yes.
So I learned everything in there. I learned everything. I did pick up the machine out here, and I was, gradually learning. But I owned my own studio. So I didn't have other artists, because I don't play well with others. So I didn't have other artists. To teach me.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
It's not. I just done a bunch of times.
Yeah.
I was like, but being around this environment is such a positive. It's such a positive spin on the whole art industry, and friendly competitiveness. Not like they're push me, because I'm like, the low totem pole at their shop, which my work is good, but they're like world renowned artists. They travel to. I mean, Joseph Barrios just got back from Hawaii, and I was able to go, but. Parole and all.
But you will, though. You will.
I will, yeah.
You're definitely.
For sure.
How long do you have more on parole?
If everything goes good.
God willing.
When God willing, we all crossing our fingers. I should get off before February.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You will.
Yeah.
You will.
Yeah. So everything's looking up. Everything's positive.
Just don't let baby's moms.
No, I'm going to court for all that. Yeah, I'm going to court for all that. So that's one thing is, so while I went and tattooed, I wasn't licensed as of yet.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't licensed. So I'm posting being at the shop and I'm posting chilling, with the other artists and learning shit and whatever. So the health department comes and picks me up by name one day. They stop by and they're like, hey, you Francisco Robles, I'm like, yeah, it's me. It's like, that's cool. Where's your body art card and your bloodborne pathogens? I'm like, I'm not an artist here,
I'm just here.
Yeah, I'm just here with the homie owns the shop. So she was like, nah. So somebody called the health department
Haters,
for 6 days straight. Yeah, 6 days straight. Bug, 6 days straight to come and check up. And as a matter of fact, the health department just went back. I just posted on my shit. Health department just went back to check the shop again.
But now you're straight.
Oh, yeah, I'm good. I got my license. I went the next day, so they thought they were going to stop my money, stop my flow, whatever, because this is the second tactic that's happened. They reported my last account. You seen where I was booked up for 2 weeks straight, and they took all my clients.
That's sad.
Yeah, and
you know what? God doesn't like ugly.
No, they don't. Neither do I. So
it's not about you. It's about God.
Well, they said I'm one of his children, so
Yeah, no, for sure.
So, I ended up getting my license that next day. That following day, I went there. The following day, I went there, took my test. I studied all night long. Went there the next day, took my test, and I aced it. Got my body art card, so then I was able to show my body art card on Instagram. Was like, got it, my shit.
Got a flex.
Yeah, got my shit. Go tell again.
Call it, Popo.
Yeah, I gotta call the health department again.
That's sad. That people have to behave that way.
But it's understandable. Misery loves company. Miserable people are always gonna try to make the next person who is accepting life and enjoying life. They're gonna make them miserable.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, like the way I've adapted, like I said, I think the last 2 years, the way I talk isn't correct. It's not. It's not correct no more. Because the way I talk is more aggressive, more assertive.
Being assertive is a great thing though.
It is with individuals that you need to be assertive with.
Not with everybody, of course.
I don't want to talk to my heifer like that. I don't want to talk to my significant other like that. Mm-hmm. And that is something that drives a wedge. I've never really believed in you're institutionalized. I never really believed that until I see little things.
Well, I was about to ask you, what is something that you still do? I mean, you've only been out 2 months. Yeah. Okay, and you were out for those 8 months, but let's be real, like that.
It was,
It's really nothing, and you were still probably even in prison kind of vibe.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was still there.
So, what is something that you still do?
My
besides drinking black coffee.
Shout out to Starbucks.
No, we don't want to give Starbucks a shout out.
Okay, well, no shout out to Starbucks.
But I had gift cards, so I know how to use them.
That's good.
Fun fact, guys, I asked him what kind of coffee he wanted, so I could bring some coffee, and I said pumpkin spice, and he said no. If I may, black coffee. I was like, damn, this was fucking really for shout out. I think I even told my husband.
We like the pre-mixed coffee.
I drink Folgers I still drink. I still drink it.
It's good on the go. Me, I ain't gonna lie. I'm an energy drinker. So.
Oh no, that's bad for you.
I drink 4 of them a day.
Red Bulls?
No, Celsius. Yeah, and I drink 4 of them a day. So if they want to sponsor me, they can.
There you go.
But so I still catch myself, my mannerisms, the way I talk. I just recently started spitting in the sink, and even saying that shit sounds bad. It sounds bad, but you know I'm in the world. I can spit it in the sink now. You know I can rinse it. I don't do my laundry in there. I don't cook in there, so you know, I can do it. But I just recently started doing that.
Okay.
And I still catch myself spitting in the toilet, and I'll be like, "Fuck," you know, because I'm trying to break.
But it's okay to spit.
Yeah, but I'm trying to break bad habits.
That's not too much of a bad. That's a clean one, bro.
No, yeah, that's good. Another thing is, so the cleaning utensils, I'm trying to get used to those. So they got this mop where you push on it and it spins and stuff. So I didn't know that there was a thing for the foot right there. I thought that was like,
that's cute.
So I'm trying to mop the shop up, and the homies are all watching me. I'm trying to mop the shop up, but I don't know how to wring it out. And I'm seeing, I'm like, this spins. So I'm like, I think and then it stops if you go the other way. So I'm thinking you gotta spin it really fast and then go the other way to wring it out. Yeah, so I'm still getting used to stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, what did they tell you?
Yeah, they started laughing at me. They were like, we're gonna make a fucking TikTok of that. You gotta do that again. He was like, bro, you know that there's a little foot pump in the front. I was like, yeah, but I was like, oh shit. All right. I was like, all right.
That's sweet.
No, it's
because it's like a lot of things
cute.
that, you know?
No,
because it's like ¿cómo se dice? Like, I don't know how to say it in English, but like ternura. Like
it's a new...
like ternura is like como like when a child doesn't know something, and it's just like, look at him trying.
Look at him trying, so cute.
But you get what I'm saying? But it's like for you, it's probably like, damn, what the fuck, fool? Like,
I was like, man, where's my floor rag at? Like, I'm good with that. You know, bring me my floor rag, I'll be good.
Now, I clean my bathroom still with not with the pads, because obviously girls use pads, but, you know.
You guys use pads in the prison to wash the floor?
I used to.
Yeah?
I pick up the hair with the pads. Yeah.
I don't know. We don't buy tampons. I know. But never mind.
No, just say the story. No, you better say the story now.
No, it's not even a story. I was just going to say, but we should. We should, but they should sell pads over there.
Oh, okay. Hey, maybe they should, you know?
But, yeah.
So, what, you've been out for 2 months. Everything's kind of going smooth.
Everything's going great.
Thank God.
Yeah.
What else does Tiny want to do?
So, I just want to promote positivity. I want to promote a positive spin on where we can be at as homies, as even as gang members, as even in different razas. Like, there is a positive spin on the life that we live, because we only live once.
That's right.
We only got one life.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna say it's unfortunate that, you know, I've spent a lot of time in prison. It's not, because it made me the man I am today. Mm-hmm. You know, I just want to see everybody else prosper as well.
Yeah.
You know, there's other ways. There's other means to make money. There's other means to do things. Yeah. And I'm learning that as I go. Growing is something that it will never stop.
No.
You know, just like art. To me, you can never be the best artist, because there's always another genre. There's always something else to do. Mm-hmm. So it's this right here is my second shot at life that I'm giving myself. You know? I'm giving myself, and I tell all, I'm there for all the homies. Still very much a homie. But I want to be there for the homies in a good way. I want to be there for the homies whenever they need money on their books. I want to be there for the homies whenever they need paquetes, or their family, it's their birthday and I can go drop stuff off. I want to be that homie that they can always count on. If they fall on hard times, they know they got me there. When I'm winning, my family's winning.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? And that's something that a lot of people fail to see. Is like, oh, well, you know, I'm putting work, you know, whenever called upon. Like, that's cool. That's understandable. Everybody got a role to play. Everybody does whatever they do. My role is to be financially stable for my family. And my family doesn't mean blood. Yeah. My family means whoever I take care of and who I consider family, that's who I want to be financially stable for. That and my kids.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the most gangster shit that anybody can do nowadays. Show me your credit score. You know what I'm saying? Show me what you're building. Show me what at least dreams you have.
Yeah.
Because if you got no dreams, that you ain't got no future.
There you go.
Yeah, you don't got none of that. See, me, every day I wake up, I want to do something different. I want to do something different every day I wake up. Whether it's just, I do 1 million, I'm putting this out there for tax purposes, I do 1 million free tattoos. A million free tattoos. So, and I post them all. But I do them for free because that's one, you have to stay relevant in this game that I'm in. You have to stay posting. You have to stay competitive. You got to compete. So, you know, even last night I drove in here. We got here late, but I still tattooed my baby mom. I still, you know, did my thing with her, and we made it a night of me tattooing her. But that's because it's my passion. That's what I like to do. You know, anywhere I go, you're gonna catch me with my tattoo machine and some inks. You know, so it's all I'm looking forward to do from this point out is promoting some good, positive people, and promoting the positive of life that you can have.
That's right.
After, like I said, I've been frontline. I've been everything and anything you can do in prison. I did it. And it made me a more positive man. Because I did it with a smile on my face.
Which is even the worst part.
I know, right? But it was good. It was a good lesson teaching. It was a good lesson that I've learned, and I'm happy that I finally got this. This is gonna be the first time without paper, without anything in
your whole life.
Over a decade, yeah. Mm-hmm. Over a decade. Well,
thank God.
So yeah, I'm happy that I got something that I focus all my energy into.
That's right, and it's positive.
It is. It's positive.
And it will keep you out.
Oh yeah. Well, we had that. I don't go out. I don't go out. I don't go to. Look. I don't even go to taquerias because I know how I'm hot headed. I don't know how to talk.
Don't talk, bro. Just move.
I know.
Just leave.
And then what's funny is that I walk through places. And obviously, you know, I'm a canvas. But I walk through places, I'm like, what the fuck are they looking at?
At your face, bro.
I know.
You can't even be mad. Like, for example, if I see some fool that's tatted down, I'm a girl and I'm still gonna look. And because I want to read your fucking tattoos.
Yeah, you
like I'm
see,
like this,
yeah.
like you know what I'm saying? Like I want to read. Like let me see where this fool's from because that's my personality and that's my background and that's how I am.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. Like I'm gonna fucking and it's not that I'm checking this fool out, but someone wants me walking around like you.
But that's a different mentality. That's a different mentality because other people, they'll look and they'll like oh okay they're looking at like, well, no, I guess it's the same mentality because they're looking at where I'm from to go ahead and get action, So it's
maybe not though. It's not always.
That's what I take it as. That
okay, but
in prison I look normal. In prison I look normal.
We gotta want to start, looking at things in a different way, and it's like people are staring at me because they want to read me.
And I gotta remember.
You gotta remember that you have tattoos, and then you have some sick ass tattoos. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to accept it because you put yourself like that.
Yeah.
And people are out in the real world want to read and see, and
they want to read for sure.
And it's just what it is.
Yeah.
So you can't allow that to change your situation. Like if you're getting tacos, like obviously be alert.
Yeah.
But
I try. Like remember, I try to take the factor out of the me factor. I try to take it out of every scenario because I mean it's not going to be fair. It's not going to be fair to like my baby mom or somebody else that like she wants to go out and she loves like funk freaks and stuff like that. Like,
yeah,
I don't care for none of that. But she likes to dance and she likes the music and she likes to kick it, and I just hate that environment. Because I know I'm gonna get down, and then what happens with me getting down? I'm gonna get down with somebody, and then it's gonna be it. I don't know how to stop, so it's a 0 to 100 thing.
Yeah.
So there's no stopping. There's no like, okay, we're gonna fight, and then we're gonna.
She needs to have a ladies' night, if you like it or not, bro. Nope. She needs to release a dancing shit. I love to dance. Like I love to dance.
She can go to the gym.
That's even worse, bro.
No. That is worse.
That is worse.
Nah, because I'll be there, so we're good.
Okay.
We're good. You can't fight. Nobody respects a fight in the gym.
There's not even fights in the gym.
There is. Man,
really?
I've seen them on Instagram. On Instagram? Yeah. I've seen them on there.
You're right. You're right. It could happen anywhere.
Yeah.
But there's always some extra testosterone ass fools. Like, calm down, Buffy. You get what I'm saying?
Can't even bend.
It's like intense. I don't want to talk shit, but whatever. We'll move forward. Okay, so before we go, before we go, is there anything else that you would like to share that you haven't shared?
I want to share appreciation to everybody out there that has been in my corner since day one to see me prosper and see me grow as I have. And everybody, and I do mean everybody, and you homies know who you are. I thank you guys a lot for the opportunity and everything that you guys have done for me. And that is never forgotten, and the actions never fall on blind eyes. To all of the artists that keep following me, and to all the artists that I work with, you guys are phenomenal. You guys are like the top notch in my book. And Joseph Barrio, Peter Barrios, Nate, Terry. Terry says he's my best friend, but he's not. These are the guys that are teaching me everything of this trade, and now I feel like a real artist. I feel like an accomplished artist because I'm around these men.
Love that, yeah.
And they embrace me like such,
Love that.
So, but I mean, I appreciate you guys for having me here, and
no, you're welcome.
Just the opportunity. It came out of left field. And
FYI, guys, I found them on TikTok, but now I realized that we're related.
Super related, right?
Super related.
Yeah. But and it's the blessing that you guys have given me today is something that the opportunity is phenomenal. It's phenomenal just to even be able to share my little part of my little history and everything.
It's not little, it's big, bro.
It's tiny.
Hey, you're tiny.
But yeah, this was an experience, and I love it.
Feel good, right?
It did. It felt really good.
I'm glad. I'm glad. And again, thank you for taking the drive out here.
Of course.
And I know you gotta get back.
Yeah.
ASAP. We gotta get back ASAP.
Yeah, we got kiddos to attend to.
That's right. And thank you again.
Thank you, guys.
You guys don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and follow us on Instagram.